Okay, I don't know why I'm on this screen. We should just be here. It is towards the end of stream on Monday. I decided that I wanted to sneak in an extra Puzzle and Dragon session of a gnarly whisker, ingrown perhaps, that I don't know. I felt like I wanted to give the weekly another run. Oh, my aunt, no. Wait a second, it's fine anyway. I don't know, I just felt like there was more to be done. I don't know, I wanted to give it another go, I guess. Sure. Yeah, it's still better to have the ants than 2 iguanas, I think. Pretty much the same, I guess. Unless they have a cricket or something that's level 2 or something. We should kill something getting put. Oh, you pushed the one guy that doesn't have the 1 health. Wait a second. We win anyway. So couple things learned from, ooh, double level. That's pretty juicy. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. My biggest complaint for the weekly isn't not actually the weekly itself, but rather a change that was made. The blobfish needs to be tier 3, man. Being tier 4 is just, what are we doing? Come on, man. Let me throw some pills, because then I just anyway. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I feel like I'm just supposed to take the pug. Is that crazy? I'm trying to think of a situation where I would rather have a badger, and I don't know if I see it. I mean, you could do some crazy things with mushroom, I guess, although the second hit wouldn't really do anything. But you can use a mushroom like a honeybee, but it seems like a bad idea. I guess I'm gonna take 2 pugs. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it, to be fair, but it's there. They're there. They're gonna buff things, I guess. Maybe like this. I don't like the buffing the. I don't like the pug buffing the pug because the pug is not something that has a lot of health. So if it buffs it, then it could have gotten shot by a dolphin, as was what happened. And then yeah. Now this can even do that too. And then I guess you do this because level 3s matter this week. Okay, fine. That's crazy. I don't really want, so okay, I want to get a win where I'm not really doing bison stuff, would be my desire here. What is gonna happen now? Oh, we lose. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, Hedgehog. I kind of want to try to get a win without a bison. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. We're not trying to go level 3 on you. Pug, seahorse, ant. Okay. I guess this one first. This one second. What do you want from me? I mean, a lynx is gonna be insane this turn, because it's gonna be shooting twice. So I think you just have to do that. After that, I think I'm going to go non-bison, and therefore that means I'm going with that. Yeah, I don't know if otherwise the order matters a ton here, but this is gonna be a pretty damn good lynx. Good pug into lynxage. You have 1, I have 2. Get shot. Everybody's getting shot. Okay. We gotta get rid of somebody. These 2 have been a combo, no doubt about it. Would I rather have the push, or would I rather have the summon shot? That is the question. I think the push is a little more disruptive. Like, you could definitely shoot some ants or whatever, but you gotta get the dragonfly out there. I think you do this because it's shooting twice. And then... what the hell is going on? What is this? What? I don't know what the... I'm shocked. Oh, that's not the greatest math for my aunt. But, oh, you got a huge fish. What the hell? We're gonna lose this one. It was close, but dang. Maybe some link shots could have done different. Get out of here, toucan. What do you do on level 3? +3 experience. So it doesn't actually help this turn necessarily. Do this first because it's most likely to give us something cool. That is pretty cool. We know we're gonna buy these, so that's why I'm doing this. That's my thought process. We know we're gonna buy it, so let's buy this and we'll have more shots going off. I know it means we lost the seahorse, but also I think money-wise that was pretty good. It does mean that this does not buff a level 2 this turn, which is a little awkward. I would really prefer it if you buffed the pug this turn. I think I like the idea of keeping... Okay, thanks. So I'm potentially thinking about the shark, if it's not obvious. Okay, that seemed like it went pretty well. And the reason for that, get out of here, is I do think we actually want to pill this ant, like right now, so that I don't get attached. Which is kind of a psycho move a little bit. But also it's better for the shark too. It also means the pug is always going to get the buff, so it should go ahead of the lynx still. Now if I have to buy a caterpillar, I will? Do I? Part of me wants to be, like, just take a deer so we have an extra shark thing going on, and as opposed, because like we do want levels, but we also want other things, so yeah, I think we just keep this deer frozen. Could be a level 2 lynx that then shoots as a level 3. I think we have to wait on that, but I am gonna freeze these. Yeah, my brain's trying to fire off some things here. Anyway, I went grocery shopping today. I know, it's crazy, right? Okay, does that help? Yeah, that helps. Couple things happen on the grocery shopping trip, as what seems to always be the case. It doesn't really help. My concern now is that this is going to go before this, so we might have to just... I mean, unless we RNG'd, but unless we get a pair or something. That is not a pair. We can pill a fire ant, so I like that idea. You're not really giving that much stats. You're giving 3 stats. 3. Hold on, let me make the decision and then I'll talk about the grocery store. You're rushing me. You're rushing me. We can actually pill this right now, because that buffs the shark. Let's go. And then we could pill that, but I think we'd rather just pill the fire ant if it ends up showing up. Well, I mean, if the pill ends up showing up, that is. Yeah, okay. First of all, I got bad cart RNG. What do I mean by that? I mean, it basically is what I said it is. I got a cart that constantly wants to turn left. So the whole time I'm like fighting it, but trying to not look like I'm fighting it in order to, okay. Is there any reason to just pill this? No. You sell this, then you do this, then you pill this. Hit the pug, hit the pug, hit the pug. That works too, to be honest. That's not so bad. do this so that the pug is ahead of the lynx. We can roll once and then sell the cow if we want. Okay. The deer makes some amount of sense. There's something to be said for having the level 2 deer over the level 3 lynx, right? This is 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I guess this is, so 6, 7, 8, 9, shooting 3 times. Yeah, never mind, I lied. That's just way better. Here's the other thing that happened after that. I'm shopping as I do, and there was, oh, I gave him a coconut. Wait, but the cherry? What happened? Oh, they got 2 level 2 links. That explains. Wait a second, I'm big. There was no Greek whole fat vanilla yogurt, which was odd. But it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. I mean, if I level 3 the lynx, then I don't have to keep the pug on it, which I feel like is a good idea. But I also feel like I need to do that. Pill would have been sweet. This is also sweet. Does mean this dragonfly is pretty bad. So probably time to switch that for a monkey. And that also means you're gonna do this. So, and you still go before that. This is, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Dragonfly definitely has to go though. It's a pretty good double T-Rex here is an interesting choice. You do have just one big guy up front, which I can respect, but it's not quite enough. So I was already a little annoyed because they didn't have that yogurt, right? That had me a little upset. But this now, it got worse. How could it get worse, you're saying? Well, let me tell you. It got worse because, ooh, I can pill this now, huh? That is kind of tempting. That is a tempting thing to do. If I do that, I have to buy literally just something, which I cannot do. So I think I might keep it this turn and roll once and then give me a pair. Yes, please. Perfect. There was no bananas in the normal banana spot. Now, I didn't freak out about this initially. I thought, okay, maybe maybe they move things around or something, right? Like, you never know. Maybe something like that happened. It could happen. I didn't freak out. I was like, let me go look at the other fruits. Let me get my apples, okay? Let me go get my stuff. Maybe this will be fine. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. It's a reference that probably no one's gonna get. It's an old song. Can't pill you this turn, my friend. Could have put that on there, to be fair. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Get my apples. There was decent selection of apples. Not a great selection, but there was a decent amount. No mega-sized apples, but snipe their vulture. Yes. I've sniped every gorilla that has existed, which I guess isn't that crazy, just because I'm shooting 3 shots, but still. I come back to the area of where the bananas normally are. And what happens is that there are still no bananas. There's like oranges or clementines. I didn't take two. It was an orange fruit, okay? It doesn't matter too much which one it was, but it was one of those. Us, what if was one of us? If I have to, I take it. Yeah, I mean, I do have to do it that way. We have health, so this is fine. This is a psycho order, but I guess does the level matter? Because you're gonna just shoot first anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Um, as I'm going by it the second time, because you know I'm kind of glancing over there every once in a while. Everyone's doing the same reaction. They go to the area where there's supposed to be apples. Why is there no apple here? That's so, or no, why are there no bananas here? It's so weird. All right, I don't know. And then they move on. They probably doing the same move. Maybe I'll look at the other fruit area. Maybe they put the bananas somewhere new. Grocery stores move stuff around sometimes. No. But on my second check of where the bananas normally are, I swear to you, this is how it happened. Old guy basically walks up right next to me at it. And in this cadence, I can't do it his old man voice exactly. It wasn't like some mega grumbly smoker voice. It wasn't some sort of, it was just, I don't know, it was just like an old guy voice. He goes, "Oh my God, there's no bananas?" He did not even exactly that accent. It's about the slowness with which he said it, but it wasn't slow because like he can't talk fast and he's slow. It was like a dramatic, "Oh my God, there's no bananas? What the heck?" And he actually said, "Oh my God, there's no bananas." I look over to him. I go, "I know, right?" I give him one of those, and he goes, "That's the only reason I came here in the first place." I felt like I was in a Seinfeld episode. I'm like, what is going on? This guy is a cartoon character. What the hell? It was, I don't know why, it was so funny to me. The way that he said it was so perfect. Almost as perfect as this team, by the way. And the shark build was something I wanted to pull off by pilling things, so I'm glad I did. I didn't even end up pilling any blobfish, but that, I mean, I'm not going to deny the RNG I had at the beginning of this run was kind of gnarly. The amount of levels I got with the pug and the ant and etc. I'm so glad I committed to killing that ant. If I waited another 2 turns, I would have been like, it's my second best unit. I can't get rid of it. So I don't even care what happens now, because I assume this is not going to go well. I'm perfectly fine with my 10 win there. Was nice to have. Clumsy millionaires? I don't know. I've replayed it over in my brain multiple times. This old guy. "Oh my God, there's no bananas?" Like it was so, I don't know. I hope you can understand, but I'm telling you, it was so funny. I don't care if you believe me. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Give it to one of these. Oh, son of a gun. Not the best early team, but we'll take it. So yeah, it was amazing. I wish I had like a shadow play type of system that I could just hear it again for myself, because it was that, I'm telling you, it was so funny. Oh my God, there's no bananas? Like, no one talks like that. That's not the cadence, the pace that someone speaks normally. It was so dramatic. I can't stop thinking about it. Oh man, it was so good. Level up. Give. Yeah, him, right? Yeah, because it's 2 and that's just 1 when it's leveled. So yeah, this is the way we want it to run. Yes. The third thing, and not as exciting, but I should have mentioned it earlier when I was like, oh, there was no Greek vanilla whole yogurt. There was also no bleach, which is kind of a crazy. Thank you, Iguana. That's kind of a crazy. When does that ever happen? You don't have bleach? Just a weird scenario. I know this is not maybe the best move. Oh, now I feel even worse. Because now I'm like, well, now what am I gonna buy if I get anything? Like, I just... I was kind of expecting to have to roll a bunch to try to get an ant. So I guess what I'm gonna do is this, because it's most beneficial now. Okay, that works. And then do this, and then roll, and then just do that for no reason, really. Well, you could do this, and then another one of these. Just like hanging out. Yeah, that works. Marginally, I mean, arguably a lot worse because the pugs have more attacks, so, you know, we'll figure it out. Oh, 1 HP difference, you son of a fucking bitch. I think we were gonna lose that one anyway, but... Okay. Here. Deer? Here's a deer? I'm looking for something I want to keep. Or something that's just something. I don't think I want to try to get this fish leveled. I think I want a pug. Pug would have been awesome. This is actually a pretty efficient lettuce, so I guess I'll take it. Pug level would have been awesome because you put that on the deer and it would just go insane. I mean, that was an effective bus. that was an effective bus, no doubt. I would be very close to a level 3. Okay, well this at least will do that, and then it'll shoot twice. So I'm down for that. If I don't get anything, I can do that. No, yeah, no. We'll do this. Give me a level, yes, for next turn. Even better. Okay, this is good. We're gonna get a double dolphin snipe. That should kill 2 units, unless it, yeah, it should kill 2 units. And our thing, oh wait, oh, but it doesn't have the chili pepper. An unfortunate draw. Good falcon, effective falcon though, no doubt. I don't mind buying one of those, but one of these, not necessarily. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, pug gives +2 now. +2. So I guess we'll put it here because it doesn't do that. Time to get rid of the fish first, I think. I'm kind of interested in doing a fire ant here, I think. I think that's what I'm more interested in doing than any of this other stuff. Am I interested in a squirrel? Could this be a food build, perhaps? There's a chance. That's something I can take that at least does something. This should also be probably... All of these units, like, give things to other things. I guess you go here, because if it does this, then this, it gives a thing to that, and then... It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird... stepping waterfall type of thing. All of the software engineers just got freaked out. They heard the word software. They heard the sorry, they didn't hear the word software. They heard the word waterfall. No, you can't do waterfall in 2023. You need to be agile and Scrum. What are you doing? Okay. Get rid of the ant first. Yeah, I like getting rid of the ant. That's fine. I think I'll take this to take it. Okay, freeze. Maybe I should have bought the pear because then chocolate can show up. Yeah, I'm gonna unfreeze it. Still think it's definitely worth leveling the deer with the pug over the fire ant. Perks that would double, but they do nothing currently. Okay. You gave the damage to my dragonfly, which is not amazing, but you know what is? Level 2 deer, apparently. There is chocolate. I think doing this just to get a tier 6 is probably worth it. Maybe not so much. I was thinking a food build could work. We have kind of ignored some aspects of it. Kind of feels like you have to take a monkey. I would much rather be able to pill this fire ant, but I don't think it's worth freaking out over and trying to roll a bunch either. Could get rid of the dragonfly. It is only giving +2/+2. But I think I might do that. This, sell. Now you could do the thing where you buy a cat. Actually, that is just monetarily more efficient. Buy the cat. Buff. I guess I'm going big deer. Yeah, I'll go big deer. Then sell this, and then buy a monkey. And we could still try to go fire ant that's big, but I don't think that's what we're doing. So I guess we're going big deer, which kind of works still because the pug doesn't get it level 2 anyway. So yeah, okay. I like this because I still have opportunity. I don't feel locked into all of these units. I mean, a couple of them definitely, but my biggest health unit is already in the front, so the flea doesn't matter as much. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, well, I guess the game wants me to win today. Granted, that's not a guarantee. Iguana, sheep, seahorse, deer, flea. No. Tapir. I mean, summoning another fire ant or a deer is kind of cool. I don't know if anything beyond that is really worth it, though. Now you can be a level 3 deer? If I do this, which seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Also still means the fire ant can leave. Summon one, level 1 copy. I mean, we know the lynx can go pretty hard, and it can also just be instantly level 2 from a pug, so that's also pretty good. Big deer. Ooh, but they got a big shark back there. That is probably gonna eat me alive. Okay, we get one. I think we're not even close to killing, actually. Never mind. I was thinking if they didn't have the lemon, we actually had a decent chance there of that working out. Which I know is a big if. I do understand how that works. I'm also kind of looking at this dolphin getting out of here. For kind of any scaling type unit that works. Tyrannosaurus would not really work. I will freeze this. I will just level this. Melon on the deer next turn. Gorilla also kind of interesting. Switch up after. We got 3 health, which is a little dicey, but... And now you go back here to level this. Because you're going to go before that. Yeah. Okay. This has a chance. This seems pretty decent if you shoot the vulture, which you did. You just got a bunch of cows now. Pretty not the spawn they were looking for from their tapirs. not gonna lie, I don't think they were looking for that spawn. Now the good thing about the dolphin is that it does kind of chip some damage in so that then the deer's bigger bust can help do a bit more. What is it, 15/15 when it's level 3? Yeah. You would think I would know that, having been having a level 3 deer a couple times now, but... I'm gonna put it on you first. Just because we know you're gonna be able to do some stuff. I do think we want to put one on that basically ASAP as well, though. Now, only a monkey for scaling has me a little scared, but... that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Is this deer big enough? It is enough. That's crazy. Okay. 15/15 bus. 15/15 bus. Now, this point, me doing this is pretty all in. Okay, well, that's crazy. Obviously, I'm freezing these. Yeah, you still want to buff the deer for the lynx shot, so this all seems boilerplate stuff at this point. It does mean we can't really have draws, we need win. Oh. Hello. I got rid of your melon armor. I think we're fine. We are so fine. Okay. We could have a level 3 monkey right away. That is interesting. Wait, we can have a level 3 even without doing that, because we do this and this. And then we move you here and go like this. And now we still have a level 3 gorilla. Yeah, that seems pretty great, actually. I don't think we really want to freeze the melon down. Don't, because our other units are not big. We basically want to buy any and all food. Okay, you'd have some snipes, no doubt about it. I have some of this, but you have a bison. Okay, fair enough. Level 2 bison probably been going to work. Probably been going to work, going to town. Food? No, the deer's already too big. If the deer wasn't big at all, then yeah, you throw a mushroom on there, but as it stands, I think you freeze this. Melon is just not what we want. We basically just want stats. Really, we just want some stats. Yep. I would not be surprised if we fall short, running into like some real big teams or something. Ooh, okay, we need, even if we snipe their vulture once, huh? But we do have a big unit. Oh, we did snipe it twice. How did their vulture die? I don't know, but we won. I need a replay. I need a replay on that one. Alright, I'll take it though. The other thing I'm realizing is that this is going after this, it seems like, visually, but I could also just not be seeing things correctly. Would have loved like a sushi and a pear or something there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I do think you want to speed up the gorilla as much as possible because it is level 3, so that is a pretty big team you got up there. The good news is they're dead. I was gonna say the good news is that we had coconut and their falcon didn't spawn anything and stuff, so the melon paid off, and more particularly that the lynx sniped the black cat, so that our melon actually was against the falcon. So that I am satisfied. I am satisfied with the weekly. Even got a deer achievement in there. Statistically, health-wise and attack, not the most impressive looking, but I'm pretty happy with my commitments on some of these hard switches. I mean, getting rid of the ant wasn't necessarily, you know, an act of valor, let's say, but gambling on that gorilla could have certainly gone haywire, for sure, given where I was at that time. So I'm glad it paid off. Cool weekly. I would say the one thing that the one main, or 1.5 main builds I didn't do was like a food build that kind of exists because sauropod, black cat, axolotl type things, as well as a spawn team with vultures and stuff. Those are sort of the two main other archetypes, I guess, that I didn't really do. Although I did a shark team, which is like semi-spawns, but I was doing more pills rather than actual spawn stuff, so you can't really get away with that with the vulture. So anywho, very satisfied. Looking forward to next week.